Welcome to Mars.
What's up with it? GLA double dollar sign east side. Glasses Malone. I'm tripping. My nigga Styling got a champagne. Yeah, I know it's a say sparkling wine because it ain't made in Champagne, France, but it's still a champagne. So shout out to my nigga Styling, man. Fuck with this Cypress.
All right, welcome back to Mars Radio. I'm here with my next guest. My next guest is an artist from Oakland, California, and he goes by the name of Slayway. Slayway, welcome to Mars Radio.
Appreciate it. What's up with it, man?
And like I said, you're from Oakland, California, right?
Yeah.
What part of Oakland?
The East, 69th, the Village.
69 Village?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you think of Oakland, California, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Shit. Like most people say, you hear a lot of times the Mecca, history, a lot of pride. It's like a gumbo of everything in a motherfucker. Yeah, so.
So one thing I noticed about Oakland is people from Oakland are some of the most proud people
Yeah, for
to
sure.
be from Oakland.
Yeah.
Right? What do you think that is that makes people from Oakland so proud to be from Oakland?
Man, that's home base, man. Ain't no place like home, so you gotta love it.
And if you met somebody that wasn't from Oakland, how would you describe Oakland to somebody from like Nebraska or Wyoming or Kentucky?
Yeah, I've been there. Can't even explain it. You can look on the social media, it's all fucked up. But if I'm gonna explain it or describe it, I'm gonna say like, oh, Oakland 10, 15, 20 years ago. This new shit, I don't know. I can't describe this right here though. So, yeah.
So what do you think about the gentrification and the older neighborhoods being taken over and converted into new areas with all the new money coming in and stuff? How do you feel about that?
Man. Well, people ain't waking up. They ain't seen it. They've been doing it under our feet for hella years and shit though. So it's more rampant now. And man.
You think there's a hidden agenda behind?
Oh yeah, most definitely it is. It's all politics, and like I said, well, you know, I just got out of prison, so I study criminology. Every time a crime happens, no matter where it's at, what's in that city, that radius, that's making the property value go down. So you see why they just letting this shit happen. They can get everybody get everybody up out of there. So it's only a matter of time.
Right. So you think that they are trying to get the culture and the older neighborhoods out of there to raise the value of Oakland?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But don't you feel like while they do that, they're actually taking away culture?
Yeah, they is, but man, it happened in plenty of places before. But
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And growing up in Oakland, did you grow up with both your parents?
I'd say up and I was like 10. My parents split up and everything, so yeah.
So as a child, you grew up with both your parents?
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cool.
Hell yeah.
And how was that? How was Slayway as a young child?
And that was lovely and everything, cause shit, my dad, he known from Oakland and everything, RP. But shit, he got hella baby mamas and he married my mom, so we got the luxury of him being home with us most of the time, raising us. So that
Did
that
you
was
interact
cool.
with all your stepbrothers and sisters?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, for sure, yeah.
Okay. And what do you think changed when your mom and your dad separated? From a kid's perspective, from your perspective.
Man, that's when that's when the struggle came alive for us, cause growing up, you don't know. I ain't never seen my mom, pops work, no job, none of that. They wasn't, feel me, so I wasn't in their business like that. But we was taking care of shoes, clothes, food, everything. But shit, when they split, the struggle came alive for sure though. When pops, yeah.
So when your dad and your mom split up, your pops moved away. You stayed with moms,
Yeah, we stayed with moms.
and
Yeah,
then that's when the struggle became more
yeah,
apparent.
most definitely for sure.
What were
Did
some of the differences that made you notice the struggle?
shit, most obvious, homeless. Feel me? My mama got 15 kids. At the time, it was 12 of us. We all sleeping in the van and everything. You know, going to school out of van. You know, I know sharing food, clothes, everything. Living out of storage sometimes. Bouncing couch to couch, family members' houses. And my
So
mom,
where were you on the pecking order as far as the age, as far as your brothers
oh,
and
I'm
sisters?
fourth oldest out of
So you're
15.
the fourth oldest. So you're a
Yeah.
little bit more older than everybody.
Yeah.
Right. So you probably had a little bit more responsibilities.
Most
than some of
definitely
the
did,
younger.
yeah.
What are some of the things and responsibilities you had to take care of as the older sibling?
Shit, change diapers, feed their ass, try to keep them in check. And I think my mom, we had her kids back to back to back to back. So when I'm like 6, telling the 5, 4, 3-year-old what to do and everything. So
Right.
you feel me? Wasn't that
So-
easy?
So what do you think that did to you, having such a responsibility and heavy shoulders at such a young age?
And I'm gonna say the burden, it wasn't too heavy and everything, but it made me step up and everything. So I was up for the challenge.
Right. How do you think it shaped it and molded you into the man you are today? Because, you know, from the outside looking in, one would think, hey, well, responsibility's been a part of your whole life.
Yeah, for sure that. So, man, you already know family is everything. So can't let each other slip and all that. So me taking up, having to be big brother, and until this day, out of all my family members, most motherfuckers still look up to me and everything. So I take honor and pride in that.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. And with Pops, obviously he wasn't there on the daily, but would he still come around every now and then when he...
Well, just like I said, he rotated through Oakland, mainly the West. So we would pull up on it sometimes. And if you from Oakland, you'll know Pops used to be on 73rd by the gas station selling the bootleg Jordans, the purses. That shit was popping back in the day. So
Right.
that's how he was making money. So we used to pull up on it and everything.
So whenever you would see him, you'd have to pull up on him.
Oh yeah, most definitely, yeah.
Okay. And as you got a little bit older, did that start to make sense? The separation and splitting up? I mean, because I'm sure as a kid you probably didn't understand and you were like, why? But as you got older, how do you think that affected you moving into your teenage years, developing relationships with females and stuff like that? Seeing how you saw what went through with your mom and your dad.
Well, like I said, I know he had different kids and everything, but as growing up, when he brought all our kids and siblings together, I never thought about him having other baby mamas and cheating on my mama, having affairs and everything. So that never crossed my mind. As I got older, I'm like, it kind of fucked up. And hearing the stories, how the split and everything, that impacted all of us. Family members, both sides, and feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So going into your teenage years, right?
Yeah.
We're talking like 13, maybe 14, possibly even 15. What kind of teenager were you? Were you the type that, you know, you're into girls, you're into sports, you're in the books, you're on the block, you're in the streets? What kind of teenager were you?
Okay, I'm gonna set this straight like this, cause everybody like motherfuckers born bad. Growing up, shit, everybody is square. You a nerd, you playing with toys, watching cartoons and everything. So nature, nurtured. You see this in the streets. Like, feel me? I think I was like 5, 6 years old. Whenever Menace Society came out, my dad took us to the movie theater to watch that. So I'm like, kind of shit is this? But it's my environment. And growing up, I jumped off the porch 10 years old because on my 10th birthday, shit, I thought it was a prank. I didn't get shit at all. I remember my mama, she didn't even remember it. Family member, I'm asking, what we doing for my birthday? Everybody laughing, like, what the hell? And I'm like, ever since then, I dropped on the streets. And I'm like 10, 11, 12. Already fucking with niggas 15 to 16 at that time. So they took me under their wing. And I'm my own man ever since then.
So at 10 years old, your mom and your dad were already separated?
Yeah, they were separated around the time.
Already started.
Yeah. It's about like 98, 99.
So that's why people are looking at you like, what you mean, what's going on for my birthday?
Yeah, for sure,
I'm trying to eat tonight.
Man.
You worried about a birthday cake.
For sure.
So that right there gave you the mentality, like, if you want something, you got to go get it?
Got to, man.
And so what did you start getting into after that?
Shit, I started it. You already know, boosting, going to stores. That's when like the portable TVs is out. So I used to go to Target, break the window, take about 10 of them motherfuckers, sell them to niggas in the hood. Because back in the day, some motherfuckers riding around with TV screens in their car. So that was like a flex. So that was my little hustle, electronics. I used to go to PetSmart, steal iguanas and pet pythons, selling them for $150.
Oh, love.
Yeah, man. I was a hustler. Yeah, come on, man. I did
that's
it
the
all.
first for Mars Radio. We have
it's all good.
somebody that is straight up jacking pets. I bet
For
you
sure.
the iguanas and snakes were like, what the hell's going on?
Man, RP my grandma. I stole a snake. And the motherfucker got loose in the van. We couldn't find it for like 3, 4 months. My granny never rode in that van again. And we found it because we found the shedded skin. My mama threw it away. I was hella mad. I'm like, damn, that's some money. But yeah, my granny, she wouldn't get in that van for hell.
Threw away the skin or the...
No, the snake. She threw it away.
The snake?
Yeah.
How do you throw away a snake?
Well, shit, motherfucker didn't get fed. I don't even know how to survive. But shit, man, you know how snakes... What they say about snakes, man.
Snakes will be snaky though,
For
right?
sure,
The snake was snaking.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so basically you were just an average kid is what you're saying.
Most definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
So going into your teenage years, you're doing average shit. When did it get real for you? Like, when did you hop off the porch and start, elevating from, little snakes and iguanas to stuff that could lead you into more serious trouble?
All right, so I'm going to say about, like I said, jumped off the streets, jumped off the porch around like 10, 11, 12, 13. That's when I'm stealing everything. I remember my nigga Shay from 84 in Dallin. I'm on a bus with a black and mild in my ear. He like, little nigga, you hella saucy. took me under his wing, took me to the block, A4 and Dallin, and this one is rolling. If you know, you're from Oakland, you know the history. That spot was $1 million spot, so he introduced me to all the top hats and shit. This one niggas pushing bundles, man. They was my dad at that time. I ain't had no knowledge. I just want to be out there. So he started off as a corner boy, watching up a 5-0, $50 a day.
Right.
Then he run it up, step your game up, pushing bundles
Get
and all
promoted.
that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you started, what was that, like 13, 14?
Yeah, for sure.
13, 14?
Yeah.
And how long did that last before serious trouble came?
That's my first serious trouble came. Cause my little brother, my cousin, they were like a year under me. They was like the first little niggas in Oakland known for doing burglaries. So it wasn't trending crime at the time. But shit, if I'm selling weed, only getting $100 at the end of the day, these niggas breaking the house, and coming out with 5,000-10,000 at that age, 13. That's down there hood rich. So that inspired niggas. The most disrespectful time I ever had, my little brother, this nigga came to me and bought my whole bundle and just threw that shit on the ground like, nigga, step your game up. I'm like, what?
This is your older brother?
My younger brother.
Your younger brother.
Yeah.
So that was double.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Hell yeah.
So this is what, about 14, 15?
I'm gonna say 13. Like 2001, 2002.
So tell us about the first time you got into serious trouble with no details or names or anything.
First serious trouble was I'm gonna say it was a burglary. Me and my cousin, 4th of July. We over there in the alphabets. We hidden. Well, we knock on the door. It was green. We finna go in there. Then so I see a black dude across the street washing his car. So I'm like, oh shit, bro, he is good. He Charlie. We getting that motherfucker. I'm not. Like, 5 minutes later, I peep out the front window. They got them up with surrounded, SWAT, OPD, everything. Try to get up out of there. My cousin, he got caught hella fast. I climbed on the roof. I'm hiding on the roof. It's 4th of July. I'm in a Gap hoodie, sweating like a motherfucker. So I guess a helicopter seen me like an hour later. It's first time juvenile hall. I only did 2 weeks and got out on home supervision. But feel me, I didn't know shit about no street law. I'm not street law, but criminology,
Right.
crimes, none of that. So I was hella stupid. I got 2 weeks.
You weren't really stupid. You
Well,
were
I was
naive.
uneducated about
Yeah,
it. So yeah.
So the dude across the street told on you?
Yeah, he told him. But shit, it's a neighbors. He protect the neighborhood. So I wasn't wrong
So
with it.
he's a civilian too,
Yeah, for
right?
sure. He is a civilian, yeah.
So it's not really snitching.
No, not at all.
He was doing the right thing.
For sure.
Yeah. So what kind of punishment did you get for that?
I got home supervision. It's like so they got ankle monitor. Home supervision is PO calling and check up on you. Yeah, basically.
Juvenile house arrest?
Yeah, juvenile house
For
arrest.
how long?
Yeah, shit. I think like 3 months. But shit, I was I was finna say I got in trouble, but nah, she let me off early. I was compliant.
So did it do anything for you?
Hell no.
The punishment didn't teach you a
I was a
lesson?
slap on the wrist.
Slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the next big venture? When did you learn your lesson? Because obviously you're out now and you're not doing shit like that. I know I don't know you too well, but what I've known from you, you seem like honest. You know, you trying to do the right thing and shit. What was the first one that taught you your lesson? Because like you said before, you went to prison.
For sure, I'm gonna break it down. So I was in juvenile hall twice in my life. That first time for the burglary, slap on the wrist. Second time was a stolen car. So I just was joyriding. My partner gave it to me. I drove it, and I know nothing about like I said, the system. So I go to my first court date. My attorney say, "Look, do you plead guilty to stealing the car and everything?" I'm trying to go home. So my dumb ass like, "Yeah, I plead guilty." Shit, they sent me to a group home, 13 months. So that was second time in juvenile hall. Never went back. Did 13 months in group home. Never went back. Did a county board in Santa Rita. Like I said, I got out of group home. I was doing cool, playing sports. Went to Castlemont on some square shit. Shit, I had a girl pregnant at 16. For my father at 17. So I'm trying to find different avenues to keep me out of jail.
Trying to find yourself too.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. You already know I'm an adolescent, so I'm finding out who I am. I'm trying to figure myself out. I'm not trying to be no follower. I'm soaking up game, seeing people's mistakes, what to do and what not to do. So, but I say did Rita County Board for burglary. And then I was cool, didn't go back to Rita, and I just got out 9 years. And I ain't gonna say burglary is my main crime, but it was most lucrative. I did everything. Fuck with hoes, centipedes. I remember back in the day, 2009, I used to be on Lockwood off my phone, sell a whole pea. That's when peas was going for $4,500, so you had to put in your work, really get your money. But money ain't nothing if you ain't doing right with it, so I didn't have no vision. I'm just getting money, spending that shit. I wasn't saving it. I didn't know about no credit, nothing.
Fucking it up.
Yeah, I didn't have no purpose for it. Feel me?
Yeah. So the second time you went down for an extended period of time, 13 months, that was a robbery also?
No, that was a stolen car.
A stolen
so yeah,
car,
I went to group home.
What I don't understand is, and break this down for me, maybe you don't know either because you did get caught, but why would you steal a car with no plan to sell it or get rid of it? Or
I was joyriding. I didn't steal it. Like I said, somebody stole it.
Stole it just to drive it around?
Yeah, I didn't steal it. Somebody gave it to me. So back in the day, stole those Camrys, Yoda vans. So you already know, you already know. That was just some.
But you were young.
Yeah, I was hella young. Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm like, if I'm going to steal a car, it's going to be
yeah, most definitely. For sure. Chop shop, all that, yeah.
Yeah, people are just stealing cars out here to just take
I see that all day. The key is like, damn, you know what y'all doing? What's the purpose, man?
I feel it. It. So, the 13 months, did that teach you your lesson? Or temporarily?
Temporarily. Like I said, I got out. I was smooth, going to school. Shit, I was a Castlemont, still selling weed at my locker. Ask Mr. Littles, what's up, Littles, if you're watching this or anything. Shit, I was an honor roll student. I still came to school with a little 380. Tried to sell coke, weed, all the thing. I was hustling shit. So I tried to get a job, but I was too young, feel me?
So what was it that led you to prison?
Shit, burglaries. But
burglary?
Yeah, I only had charged for one burglary. Initially, it's a long story, but I was charged with one burglary. And then technically somebody snitched on me. My partner really told on me, but I ain't going to blame it on him because I had a motherfucker in my business, so I take the accountability for that.
Yeah,
That's not his fault.
Knew what it was when you got
for sure
that.
Yeah, it's definitely so.
So, what were you accused of burglarizing?
Homes. Yeah.
Home
it was one burglary, and I had 26 counts of residentials and one home invasion. So my first offer was 39 years for 85.
39 years?
85,
for home burglary?
Burglaries. Yeah,
Did anybody get hurt?
No, nobody got hurt.
Just for stealing shit, they offered you 39 years.
Man, you already know California fucked up, man. They don't go fucking. Once you this, all that's out the window.
Defender?
Nah, I had a panel attorney, but then she already told me what they was wanting to do with me and everything. They didn't like me. I came from Oakland, driving all the way to Oakland, turning up the Capitol, so they don't like that shit. So she told me straight up. This is Sacramento, yeah. I got coming from Oakland. I lived in Pittsburgh at the time, so U.S. Marshal and Sacramento SWAT came in. Denver did an ambush on me, caught me slipping, kidnapped my ass.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So what did you end up pleading out, or you went to?
I took a deal, yeah, because like I said, my boys snitching on me. They said he gonna testify and all that shit.
So he was involved in it, or you just
all they had him.
He found out after.
Nah, he was a part of it. Nah, I take that back. But all they had was his phone records. They interrogated him. He beat him, and then told him double back, and he gave him everything, the whole blueprint.
So you were in a tight situation.
Oh yeah, for sure. You were
cooked.
I was definitely done.
So when you agreed to a deal, you didn't have any leverage.
Nah, not at all.
You were at their mercy.
Like I said, they said 39 or 85. So they took the 85 off and said, man, the best we're gonna do is 26 years with 80%. I calculated I'm 25 at that time. I said, I'll be out when I'm 40, 41. Damn near grandpa, man, run that shit. I already knew what I had. I was testifying, evidence, even though they didn't, all the property seized, money, I went down like 60,000.
When somebody has all the details, though, it really don't matter.
Oh yeah, it's over,
man. They had the details on you, dude.
Yeah.
So how long did you end up doing?
Shit, I did 8 years and 11 months, so basically 9.
You did a 9-piece off the 26?
Yeah.
How did that get broken down so low? So
I started off on level 4. I did like 11 months in Salinas Valley. So I'm up there. I'm talking about as soon as I got up there, man, my mind already like, fuck it, I'm in this motherfucker. It is what it is. I'm in there with my partner, the same motherfucker who brought me to the block when they see me on the bus with the black and out, the same nigga I ain't seen in years. I'm in a cell with him. And he told me he could bring me the whole breakdown. He cool me and everything, feel me? And that's when I really woke up. This nigga pulled a knife out of his ass and like, you gotta tuck this. And it's in my hand. It's like shit. I said, what the fuck am I doing, dude? I'm like, what? So that was like a aha moment. Like, nigga, this ain't jail ain't for nobody. Right. You're either gonna dap or you're gonna break and forward to that shit. So I knew right then and there. I said, I'm getting my ass out this shit anyway, by any means, without going bad, compromising the next person. But I didn't there free myself for sure. So I started off level 4, did 11 months up there, went to level 3. That's old folks. I did like 6 years up there. Hella programs at first, and then this one they passed Prop 57. So even though I got all that time, my base term was only 3 years. It could have been 6 double up to 12. I had to do 6 no matter what. Then got out, but It was 3 years. So after that, Prop 57 came up. I'm eligible to go to the parole board. So I went to the parole board 6 years in a row. Got denied every time. I did everything they wanted. Classes.
Did they tell you why?
The first time, there's like, so what was that? I've been down 2014. This was 2017. They're like, yeah, he ain't did enough time, and plus he got caught with a cell phone charger. Never got caught with a phone, it's just chargers. So that's basically like getting caught with a phone. So then the statements with the dude who got me all that time, they use his exact words in it every time. Sophisticated mastermind, criminal genius, everything. They used to put it in, but well, come on, man. He used to hit me with that every time, and I used to ask him like, I'm doing everything y'all asking for, but y'all not telling me what do I need to get out. They never told me. I done seen hella people went to parole board. They said, oh, you're a gang member, go do gang criminology. Oh, you're a drug addict, go do AA. I never had no addiction, none of that shit. So I'm telling them what y'all want me to do. They never said it, so I just started doing all that shit, everything. Yeah, feel me? Here I am. Now I went to fire camp. That's really knocked off like 8 years from me, though. Feel me? That got me out.
Fighting the fires on the hills?
Yeah, that was cool. That's a cool experience right there, though. So if you little niggas fucking up, man, and y'all ready to go to jail, and you ain't got that much time, take your ass fire camp. Fuck all that niggas saying you PC. Get your dumb ass home if you got a family. But if you want to be whooping ass and catching write-ups and do your thing, feel me?
For sure.
Hell yeah.
So, well, that's amazing, bro. So you got to knock down from 26 to 9, pretty much.
Yeah.
And all because you were willing to understand that it was going to take some drastic changes to get out.
For sure.
So what kind of programs and shit were you doing in there in classes and stuff?
I did everything. Victim awareness. And like I said, I always told because when you go to pro board, you can write. They ask you why you want to be free.
Right.
So I'm not educated like that too. So I'm saying, I got kids, my granny, such and such. I need to take care of people, but I'm missing the whole thing. They want you to not admit your crime, but acknowledge what you was doing. You had characteristics.
They want to see the rehabilitation.
Oh yeah, for sure that, but it's more than that. They gonna slave you for that though. For freedom, hell yeah, you gotta earn that back.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, so by the grace of God, you get out.
Yeah.
Right. How was that transition from being inside to outside? Because in 9 years, technology flies.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna.
What were some of the things that you had to adapt to coming out?
I'm not even gonna say jail's easy for me, but it wasn't hard. It's only as hard as you make it. So the whole time I'm in the motherfucker, of course I had a phone.
Right.
So I'm staying tuned into the streets. You already know, staying hip to shit. But I say fire camp like helped me adapt. I'm in the cell the whole time. I went to fire camp. You in the city. I'm in LA. So I'm riding on the bus, interacting with civilians and all that. So that kind of like gave it a boost. So feel me? I'm a shy motherfucker, believe it or not. But so when I got out, I was like, shit, that's nothing.
So that's a main thing that a lot of people have to adapt to is to being back into society and talking with people. The fire camp allowed you to gradually do that.
That's definitely it.
Okay, so your transition, not that it was easy, but it was a little bit easier.
Yeah, gave me a head start.
Perfect. Yeah. So at what point is it that you decide you want to get into music?
Like I said, right before I went to jail, I actually shot a video, but I wasn't serious with it. I shot a video on YouTube. You can look it up, though. But I was recording. I was with my partners and all that. We recording hella much, but I wasn't really serious about it. I always trying to push them. I never rooted for myself. So the whole time sitting down, I used to see my family, man, we're playing Hill video every day. I think about you all the time. So I'm like, all right, they like this shit. So I used to write all the time. And then when I first found out I was finna come home after Prop 57, I wrote an album, right? Like, cause I go to board, they give you 90 days to overview show shit. So I'm writing songs and tracks right then. Like I'm dropping it as soon as I get out. I did that for like 4 or 5 years until they finally let me go. So I got hella archives of shit just writing and waiting. So yeah, and then when I first got out,
you made the decision when you were inside.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Before I even was, I started rapping like writing in 2005. But my baby mama ripped all my shit up. I was like, fuck that shit. But I always told myself, I used to look at my raps. I said, this is my last resort. Like, if all fails, that's what I'm going to right here.
Dope.
For sure, yeah.
So how has it been getting back into it?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to learn the business aspect. I already know soaking up, getting insight from people in the music industry. So far I like it and everything. A lot of fake shit already though, but it is what it is.
Seen how it was a long time ago when you were on the streets and on the block and stuff doing the hustling and stuff. But do you see the similarities between the street and the music at all?
Right now, hell nah, not at all.
Because
Nah.
in a sense, this music right here, you're selling a product.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
now I see what you're talking about. But yeah, most definitely that. Yeah,
And there's gonna be snakes.
Yeah.
There's gonna be shady ones.
For sure that.
But the clients or the customers will always go to who has the good dope,
for sure.
right?
And that's a good reference right there, though, because that's how I see music.
Yeah, yeah. And this dope, you don't have to re-up. You got it all in your mind.
Oh yeah, for
you
sure.
can
That.
re-up anytime you
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
You can put a project out every month if you want.
Most definitely.
So low key, you can sell that pack every month if you want.
For sure.
I mean, it's just, it's a far-fetched similarity, but I do see the similar aspects of it. That's why so many people that come from the block or the street or hustler mentality find themselves successful at it.
For sure.
Because when you can sell something, you can sell anything.
Most definitely that.
Jay-Z said, I sold kilos of coke, so I'm guessing I could sell CDs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who are some of the artists that you listen to nowadays?
Like I said, but not like I said, but I like to go back. I mean, I talked about the last time I was recording in here. I said I kind of choose classics over hits, so I grew up off. What really got me liking music though, for sure, was Digital Underground, that Freak Industry. That beat was just so fucking raw. So I'm probably like in the car seat, just nodding my head. I'm like, that's a shit. So that's when I first started liking music. But it goes from eras: Master P, No Limit, Hot Boy, Cash Money, little Jay-Z, all the type going up. But I'll say who influenced me. Like I said, probably Lil Wayne, Future, Webby, Boosie, and then the different point in times I have favorite artists and everything. So it's not whoever popping, but whoever like touched me the most.
Right.
Yeah.
Who's the greatest of all time?
Come on, everybody gonna say Pac, but yeah, for sure.
Is that
Yeah, that's
your
me.
answer?
Yeah, that's my answer for sure.
And what type of music do you feel like you would categorize your music as?
Man, I'm not even gonna bullshit you. I can't even put it in no category at all.
All right, let me ask you this then, because everybody gives that same answer.
Yeah.
Let's say there's a playlist of your music, right? What other songs or artists would be on that playlist as well?
Probably some Kevin Gates, maybe Mozzie. I don't know about no real Bay Area rappers like that, because I'm not being biased or anything, but I kind of don't listen to them. I'll be seeing them on the timeline. I get a wave of it, but it's nobody who I'm like hooked on. I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of nobody's music, but it's like I kind of don't too much pay attention to it.
So when you listen to music, or in your playlist, it'll probably be older music.
Yeah, most definitely that. Older music, some new shit. Yeah.
What are you working on right now?
I just got done with the mixtape Famous and Famous. I got another little tape coming out. It's called Demo, The Emotions Money Overcame. Then after that, I'm dropping Talk of the Town. So like 3 projects right now, though. Feel me?
Okay, something like 3 projects.
Yeah. Man, this shit backed up. I'm trying to get this shit out there.
You can be shooting visuals and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got another video coming right now. It should be dropping in about a week or 2 or something like that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
How can people find you online and follow you and follow your music journey?
You can my Instagram Slayway 2 TOO _ like 3 times, and then what's my YouTube page, Mansa Muslay. Yeah, and then I'm waiting to build the rest on the other platforms and all that stuff. I'll probably do Twitter. I don't like talking or texting too much, but I'll probably fuck with it.
Okay. Anything you want to leave your supporters with?
Shit, man. I ain't gonna disappoint y'all ass. I know that. So if y'all got anything you want to talk to me about, question about, you already know. I'm all ears for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Thanks for coming through.
Most definitely appreciate it.
You guys make sure to check him out on his social medias and the link in the description and everything.
For sure.
It's Mars Radio. It's Slayway, and we're out.
Welcome to Mars.